Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thought I'd do this very quick video on this shoe right here, the Jordan Tatum 1 Archer Avenue or St Louis colourway. It just arrived today and oh wow, this is really nice in hand in terms of the colour scheme, and it's ever so slightly different to the Welcome to the Zoo colourway, and that's the whole reason for doing this video. First of all, we'll start with this. The thing I found a little bit tricky with this shoe when I tried when I was getting some shots up the other night was that the tongue area was a little bit not necessarily restricting, but it kind of interfered with the ankle a little bit. It was a little uncomfortable to start off with, but it does go away after a little bit of break-in time. And the shoe itself, traction wise, I really wanted to cover this. The forefoot is great, there's absolutely zero issues. The court I was playing on was relatively mediocre, so it picked up some dust, but it still gripped throughout the whole time I was there. The back of it was okay, but one thing I will say is, though I'll get some close-ups for you, is that the back of it is fraying away, and that's from indoor use only. Now, I don't expect this to last very long, so to reiterate what I mentioned in the review of this shoe, definitely use this for indoor use only. Even at that, definitely have it as part of your rotation, because as far as I can see, yeah, the heel is starting to fade out, flake away, and I fear that this might be the downside of this shoe. However, other than that, it felt great, really responsive in the forefoot, lightweight, traction was fantastic, and yeah, I'm really pleased with it. So other than being a Celtics fan and trying to support the franchise player, shall we say, I wanted to get more colourways of this shoe because it felt that nice. So yeah, this arrived today and I'm really pleased with it. However, there is a couple of things that are slightly different from the Welcome to the Zoo colourway as I mentioned earlier, so I'll just quickly touch on these. To start off with, that uncomfortable sensation that you get in the tongue area of the Welcome to the Zoo colourway is non-existent in this one. It's a lot softer, and as soon as you put it on, you just don't feel it. The second thing is the little pull tab that's on the back here. I mentioned in the other video, it felt like pretty poor quality. It was a little bit kind of wavy on the edges, just dead flimsy feeling. But on this one, they've actually reinforced it with like a double stitching and a second layer of material, so it's much better quality. So I don't know if that's something that was just because of this colourway that maybe picked up on it afterwards. I thought, you know what, maybe improve that. So we'll see what the other colourways are like that are coming out and see how that differs. But that's a definite kind of improvement. Other than that, then so far I can't really see anything else other than the colourway more or less being the same on the two pods on the front. Both of them are translucent, so I expect the two of them to perform the same, and the actual foam, which just feels like the same as well. There doesn't seem to be any difference there whatsoever. The back kind of foxing area is really different. This one here is all embroidered with like animal prints, but this one here, I'll get a close up for you, it's like a horizontal lines are going across, and it's almost like that when you scratch it. I don't know if you hear that. It's got that little kind of rigid feel to it, so I think cleanability to be able to wipe should be okay, but it's nice and soft and really nice in the hand to look at. This area here on the Welcome to the Zoo colourway is a red patent leather, or again it's probably synthetic. However, this one here is a lot softer, and it's got a lot of horizontal lines on it, very similar to the back quarter which I mentioned earlier. So yeah, really nice touch there. Got like a baby blue going on, and then got the little red accents. Again, the JT logo is all embroidered on the top there, and it's still the same materials overall. Very comfortable shoe. I found it very interesting to start off with, a little bit strange when you first put it on, but once you actually get moving in it and playing basketball in it, then it makes total sense playing your forefoot. Kind of similar to the Kyrie 2, how you were a wee bit unsure about how this was going to go, but then when you started moving, it made total sense. So yeah, very pleased with it. Again, definitely worth mentioning. in a video. I had these on feet and I was really impressed with how they looked. Because of the colourway, now going back to the other video, was that when these first released, kind of a lot of people were on the fence about it, and to be honest I can see why they would be, but when you try it on and when you actually play in it and when you see it in hand of this colourway, Welcome to the Zoo, quality is there. For it being such a light shoe, I was really impressed with the build quality of the shoe. This one here, different colourway, different colours are obviously showing off the different details that are within the shoe and the tooling, but when you've got this on foot, for whatever reason, it actually reminds me of one of the older Jordans. It looks great on foot. I don't usually do this, but I'm that impressed with this shoe, I'm definitely going to get you some sort of picture or video put up here to see what it looks like on foot, and yeah, I'm really impressed. I would love to wear these outside because it's coming into summer. It's a great summer shoe. However, I ain't wearing this outside, man. I'm definitely keeping this for indoors only. But the silhouette of it when it's on foot looks great. Really nice. There is more colourways coming out. We've got the barbershop coming up, I believe, is next. And then we've got the pink lemonade. And then from there's going to be some more colourways, I'm guessing, in the future. So, this is the Jordan Tatum 1, Welcome to the Zoo, and Archer Avenue, also known as St Louis colourway. This shoe is more or less paying tribute to Jason Tatum's home, where he grew up. The sounds of things, he had a bit of a tough bring up, and quite right, he's dedicated a shoe and not forgetting his past and where he came from, so give that guy his flowers because he's obviously made his dreams a reality, and like it says in the shoe, I just didn't quit. So yeah, it's a fantastic shoe in a great colourway and a lot of nice features on there, nice and clean, perfect for the summer. Again, I wouldn't recommend wearing outside, keep it for an indoor shoe only. And yeah, I thought I'd definitely worthwhile mentioning a couple of the changes that are in this shoe, because it's not an upgrade or anything, but you can just see the difference between the two colourways, and I thought it was definitely worth making another video. So yeah, the playoffs are on just now. Jason Tatum and the Celtics are playing tonight in game 2 against the Hawks, so I'll see that tomorrow morning. It's pretty wild so far with everything that's happening in the West. Jaren Jackson's just been named Defensive Player of the Year. So yeah, we'll see who gets 6th man, who gets named to All NBA and All Defense shortly, and most importantly who gets MVP. But yeah, not entirely sure what's going to happen this year. Been a couple of injuries so far in the East with Giannis and Tyler Hero. Things are getting interesting, so if you've not subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, give it a like. Let me know in the comment section who you think is going to win the championship this year. Me personally, I'm going with the Celtics. Hopefully I'll get banner 18, and buying these shoes and the colourways that are coming out in the coming weeks only help the franchise player Jason Tatum himself. So yeah, look forward to doing more videos for you guys, and we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. Go Celtics.